Bad? I'm Bargain Bernie, and all I want to do is save you money. Was the head too much?
Try this now.
Wait.
Wait, you're not muted now, are you?
Jeez. All I want to do is save you money. Oh, let me do it again.
Oh, wait. Are we coming back?
I'm Bargain Bernie, and I'm having a super sale. Buy sheet sets and get another one free. Let's see that one. All I want to do is save you money, and to prove it, buy a waterbed as low as $4.99 and get one free. Can I see that? Buy any waterbed for as low as $2.99 and get a $150 set of sheets and comforters.
All right. We're back
Hey,
now.
we're back. Hi.
Oh, boy.
Well,
okay.
It's good to be back in the United States. Let's get to our first video, should we?
You just want to ignore all the technical difficulty things and not talk about that right now?
I don't think anybody wants to hear about it. They've been waiting for 15 minutes to start.
All right, let's start with videos. Right.
It's Labor Day. We missed Labor Day because it was Labor Day, so we're celebrating today with a video.
Wait, we missed Labor Day because it was Labor Day? What does that mean?
We missed doing a show Labor Day because it fell on a Monday, but also Labor Day is a day where you don't work. So
Yeah, I know, but we usually do our shows on Tuesdays.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So we missed the actual Labor Day because we weren't doing a show.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
But in the interest of just getting started, I'll clarify any questions later, and I'm just going to play you this training
Wait, I have more questions.
Okay, go ahead, shoot. This training video
Play this
montage.
goddamn video already.
This is a Found Footage Festival classic. It's called the Training Video Montage.
So tell me again, why are we here so early?
Hi, Stephanie. Hey, nice outfits.
Yeah, just like everybody else. Dark pants, white shirt.
And it's okay. I kind of like it. We look like a
David Cross
team.
episode.
You may have the grill down
this
pat, but there's more to working at Wendys than that. Seems to me you got a lesson to learn.
I'm Sister Sam, now you'll listen to me, because I'm the queen of sandwich making, and I'll always be.
Hi, I'm Rob Cleveland, a different kind of host, the host of ATV, Arbys Television.
As a team member at Chick-fil-A, you're the most important person in customer satisfaction.
No, Rob Cleveland?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Got
not.
enemies. They're doing everything they can to make your
I want to
job
find this original
difficult.
video. I went looking for it today, but
I sent it back to the guy. But I have the DVD.
I do know he has at least one Michael Jackson CD.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Your
stole
son
this one.
sounds like a lot of our customers. Up on the latest hits.
Now the Duke here is the baddest when it comes to the grill, but sandwich making is cooler. You get my drift, Bill. There's one thing to remember while in front of the line. You are the star, and Billy,
I hate this part
you're
so
gonna
much.
shine.
Playing the spatula as a guitar.
I decided to find out what good service really is. So I asked some experts. It's answering questions and helping.
It's dressing like a professional all the time.
It's being responsive.
Now, add one 28-ounce portion pack of extra heavy mayonnaise, and only extra heavy mayonnaise.
It's kind of satisfying.
I just have to do that at McDonald's.
White is for the mayonnaise. You know
Ketchup is red.
The pickles are the green. You make them evenly spread. You gotta do it.
Oh, and do you smoke? No, but I remember smoking is only permitted in the employee lunchroom.
Hey, good memory. Maybe you should be training me.
Kind of
If a
condescending.
customer doesn't get a good first impression of Chick-fil-A, they aren't going to think much of you.
That's
Can you imagine being in a break room and watching this?
No, and look, carrots, it's mostly carrots with 4 raisins in it. I guess one raisin is his mouth. But, like, was that an actual thing you could get at Chick-fil-A?
That's a Captain Little band right there.
It's time for us to go. And until we meet
I
next
want that
time,
t-shirt,
let's
man.
all do the Sub Shop Wrap. Arbys Sub Shop Wrap.
Always did rap.
Arbys Sub Shop Wrap.
4 kinds of love for your money back.
You can't stop doing the Arbys Sub Shop Wrap.
Last week, I was on a college interview, and they were really impressed when they saw Jewel on my application.
I really think I made the right decision in coming to work here.
Hey, Bill, did you
He's
get your last
dreaming.
order?
Yeah.
Need any help?
No way, man. I've got you covered. Let's rock and roll.
Arbys Sub Shop
Rap. Come on, I'll walk you out.
Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Maria.
Forgot you worked here. Good to see you. Hey, Stephanie. How you doing?
I think she's doing just great.
Yeah, Making good in all you do. Making new friends the whole way through. It's personal first, it's real pro at Duel. There it is.
I'm going to declare... I'm going to make a bold statement. I'm going to say that I think Grill Skill 2 might be the greatest training video of all time.
Really?
Even better than Grill Skill 1.
And it's about putting the toppings on the burger. No,
just because you get the wrap in it, and then you also get the lady singing in it, and then you get... This just went way too far on it.
Yeah, I am going to disagree that it's a wrap at all. I think it's only a...
No, but I think there's another wrap somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can see training video montage on Found Footage Festival Volume 5. This is the DVD right here.
That's a good one, too, because that has Dee Grunig, that has the Magical Rainbow Sponge, that has Pet Puri on it, it has Frank Pachowski. Volume 5 and 6 combo. That is an all-star video.
You can get that at foundfootagefest.com, digital download, and that is today's Found Footage Festival Classic.
Okay, so we got something cool in the mail from the guy. You remember this guy? He sent us the...
yeah. This is for the sweepstakes,
It's
right?
for the sweepstakes. He sent us this postcard with a casket on it. It's the coolest postcard ever. He sent a note saying, this guy's name is Chris. He's from Seattle. And he says, greeting once again. Per your live request, here's a stack of postcards. So he gave us a stack, first of all.
I like that he used per your request, too, as if we run an official business. It's like an official business salutation.
Oh, we should pull a name out and give away a couple of these.
Oh, give away postcards?
But let me read the rest of Chris's. He goes, also, this is big news here.
Yeah.
Please keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm on the hunt for a VHS I saw when I was in mortuary school.
Oh, whoa.
A VHS tape from mortuary school.
Wow.
Most of it is kind of grisly. I love grisly.
Yep.
But the intro, outro talent is, well, I hope to send it to you soon for you to enjoy for yourselves. Stay tuned.
Wow.
So, I hope he can get it.
He's really doing God's work, and I see he put talent in quotes there.
Yeah,
so,
He said, thanks for, he said, your pal and America's favorite funeral director, Chris.
I would agree with him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And by the way, I think that if whoever dies first between you and I think we should fly the body of the deceased one out to Seattle.
To have Chris
do it.
Embalm us?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Should we get a lawyer and have him write up a contract and everything?
Yeah, we have a lawyer.
Okay,
Let's have Anderson. I don't know if he deals with wills, but let's have him do it.
Look at all these. Look at all these.
Well, let's give away 2 tonight.
Yep.
But let's wait so that I can reach down and grab some of those later.
All right, we're going to do a giveaway later on.
So we'll do a giveaway. We also wanted to mention that we've talked about in the past, there's a guy named Rumsey who wrote us a desperate pleading letter.
And then his girlfriend did too.
Yeah, saying that he wanted to just come and have the run of the place. Kind of like, I compared it sort of the Toys R Us, or the Nickelodeon Toys R Us sweepstakes where you just got the run of the store. He kind of wanted that, and he wasn't like a dying child or anything, but he was a social worker, and so we allowed him to happen. And he's coming this weekend.
Yeah, and he's getting here on Friday, and then he's leaving what day? Monday?
Sunday afternoon. Yeah.
Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot a little pre-interview with him, just to make sure that he's not, some weirdo or something. And I'm also going to set up a time-lapse camera so that we can see everything that he's watching and see him in there, and make sure there's no funny business. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't mind if he masturbated in here, but I don't know. Would you mind?
I mean, we have a lot of devices for that in this office, so I'd be surprised if he didn't. No.
But whatever. I mean,
we'll see how it goes. This could be a disaster, but he has complete run of the place. We'll see. I'm
going to check in on him on Saturday, and I'm going to shoot interviews, and we'll have time lapse, and maybe this can be a cool thing.
Okay. So we'll see how that goes. I also wanted to show another video up top, if you don't mind. This is sort of not Tedium Corner, but this is Ben Whap. And we've been showing more and more of this weird Russian video that we found. And I'm just calling it Ben Whap without any irony now.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how we pronounce it. And so we've talked about in the past, we have a Patreon page, which, Steve, can you put that up? This is patreon.com/foundfootagefest, where you can donate to help us work out some of the technical difficulties we keep having. And but I think most importantly, you're going to get free benefits when you do that.
Yeah, Yeah. So we're talking about doing the Patreon Video Club each month. Like I think tomorrow is going to be the first one where we're going to upload Anna Ben Whap, right?
In its entirety.
In its entirety. You can get Anna Ben Whap in its entirety.
Yep, I just imported it all today, put it up on Vimeo. You'll get a secret link.
Did you watch the whole movie?
Oh yeah, I've seen the whole thing at this point, and I'm going to show you a part right now from the end. But of course, if you want to see the rest, you have to be a Patreon $5 or more patron. We're very close to 500 a month, so I'm excited to get to that. Here's close to the end.
Is it surprisingly good? Or you can't understand what they're saying, though, right?
No, but I still enjoyed the hell out of it. The visuals.
Like, look at that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know how they did some of the visuals.
I like that guy. Wait, does he have forearms?
Yeah, he's holding a...
That's a pretty good effect.
He's holding a glass ball.
Oh, I like that thing. That's pretty good.
Not bad, right? Okay, that's it. That's all you're getting.
That's a little tease.
So, but the movie just keeps getting stranger and stranger, and it's all going to be up there. I'm actually going to get sent out the link right after the show tonight. So if you want to hop on Patreon now, subscribe at $5 a month, you'll get that link right away, and then every month we'll give you a new secret video just for you.
Yep. Okay, so when we were in the UK, this collective called the Duke Mitchell gave us a bunch of, like 5 VHS tapes, which is actually a lot in England because we can never find any VHS tapes there.
They're hard
the
to
thrift
find
stores
good
are
ones.
so well curated; they're always very nice, and they don't have VHS. They have DVD, but they don't have VHS. So look at some of the stuff they gave us. It's really nice.
I love
stuff.
the cover of this one.
This is a great one. Look at that. Yeah. Menopause.
How to live through menopause between two hands, I think.
Yeah, look at that. That's quality.
Yeah.
And also, they taught us something. Every UK VHS tape is in plastic like this. Here's defensive driving on the motorway. They call it the motorway.
I got a different word for everything.
Yep. Lessons in love. How to talk to 7 talks for teens on sex and relationships.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, I want to see I want to see what their approach to it is.
I would guess it's not as like puritanical as ours.
Yeah.
But.
Daniel and Co. with David Grant, Old Testament stories.
Okay, and it says rap storytelling.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Of course. And then this one looks really cool. Choosing a stair lift, like a...
Yeah, that wasn't from the Duke Mitchell Film
wasn't it?
Club, but somebody else gave us this one in England, and it's for he said his grandma died, and they had were going through her stuff, and they found the instructional video for one of those chairs that goes up.
Like from Gremlins.
Yeah, from Gremlins. So
Yeah.
we got that too.
But the other one that the Duke Mitchell gave us was this one. Go ahead with Fiat, the car company, and he said that this would be a great Joe's Tedium Corner.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, I popped it in today, and he was right.
Okay.
But not exactly for the reason I think that was intended.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll the graphic, and we'll come back and I'll tell you all about it. Is there any way to play the graphic extra slow? No? Okay. So, we've got a few minutes before.
Okay, we'll just wait this out.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you remember which way Joe's comes in?
Joe's comes in from the bottom to the top.
Nope.
Right to the left?
Yep.
Yes.
Which way does
Tedium comes in from the bottom to the top.
Yep. Nailed it.
And left to right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll get this eventually.
Oh, by the way, so I have had so many people come up to me at shows telling me about how much they love Joe's Tedium Corner.
Yeah.
And there was these 2 lads from like northern England who came up. He's a Patreon. He gives to Patreon. He's like,
I remember those guys.
He goes, after I saw, it was in Manchester. He said, after I saw the cash register video, that's when I decided to give to Patreon.
I think people are gluttons for punishment. That's what I've learned about the Tedium Corner.
What I wanted to say was, I think you need some sort of a corner too. I felt bad for you. Like everybody was credited on me. Like we're all talking about Joe's Tedium Corner.
Yeah, they're putting you up on their shoulders and kind of.
Yeah. Well, and then you were all by yourself in the corner, kind of like kicking a can around.
Yeah, it's Nick's kick the can corner.
So I'm saying, I'm thinking you got to come up with your own corner.
Okay, I'll work on some ideas.
I had an idea. I had one idea for you.
What?
Do our viewers know your dirty little secret?
What's that?
Oh.
There's so many. Where do I even start?
I would say this is maybe your second or third dirtiest little secret.
Okay.
Nick is a vegan.
Oh,
Everybody.
God, I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up.
Yeah, Nick
okay,
is a
so
vegan.
Nick's vegan corner.
Well, and I'm thinking you have a food, like you have like a food, you know, like every like news segment has like a food preparation.
Right,
but you do all food stuff.
Oh, okay. So it has nothing to do with VHS tapes. I just come out with like...
No, food VHS tapes.
Oh,
we have a whole
see.
food section.
I thought I'd just be like, oh, here's stuff you can put on a Triscuit. Now back to...
Actually, now we should do that.
Now back to the Fiat video.
And then like I'll go over and like check my phone while you do this.
Okay. Here's nachos Flanders style. Cucumbers with cottage cheese.
All right. I got
I'll
sick
think
while I was
about
with
it.
too. All right. Yeah. So here's the video, the Fiat video.
Okay.
He's telling us about, and so it's just a talk. It's a guy talking.
Is
It's a
the
talking
intro
head.
done rolling, Steve? Is it, okay. All right, good.
Right. Should we play it again just so that?
I'd say to go ahead with that.
So it's just a guy like a talking head, which is very boring in and of itself. Works great for Tedium Corner, but this is the UK is on a PAL system,
right?
Whereas the United States of America, we're NTSC. All North America is NTSC.
Number one.
Yeah, NTSC.
Yep.
Oh, we should get T-shirts that say NTSC and like.
Yeah, and an American flag.
Yeah, or something like really proud about NTSC. But PAL, I think it's a different frame rate or a different.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, it makes everything really squeaky. And
when you play it on an NTSC VCR.
Yes, so we're going to play a PAL video on an NTSC VCR, and this is like this montage that I think they played to get like investors pumped up about Fiat.
Okay.
But the music sounds way bad, and the video looks terrible. And I think it works perfectly for Joe's Tedium Corner.
Okay.
So let's get ready to rumble.
Go ahead with Fiat.
Go ahead with Fiat. Here it is.
And classify the regatta as very promising.
What do you think so far?
Great.
Yeah.
No complaints.
They went extra heavy on the graphics here, I assume. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah. Was this format part of the reason why America was founded? Like, they left because of religious persecution, but also because they hated the frame rate.
Yeah. Okay. Don't know what that says, but...
Abarth. Make that up.
If you were an investor for Fiat, would you be getting pumped right now?
Yeah. Abernathics.
I swear the song sounded different.
This is like trying to watch the Spice Channel, like late at night. Like,
yeah. This is all it would take, though. This is, I mean, like with the Spice Channel. I would be very happy with this.
Yeah, imagine that Fiat is like a moving body.
Yeah. So I thought this is. I mean, imagine seeing this in the PAL version. It's gonna be way cooler, right?
Yeah, no, I can't even imagine. Once we get the PAL VCR hooked up.
Yep, it's not over either.
Oh no?
No. Still some time left. The song sounds different than when I listened to it earlier today.
Oh, that's interesting.
I wonder if it's like playing through a different channel or something.
I don't know.
I kind of want to stop, rewind, and play again to see if.
Well, it's your corner.
Shows that the level of satisfaction displayed by the average Fiat owner is higher than that of those
now we're
driving
talking.
well-known major competitive brands.
That's his
In
actual
an
voice,
environment
though.
which appeared to endorse, excuse.
He sounds like a character in Ben Whap, actually.
Yeah, he does.
All right, that's Joe's Tedium Corner.
Well, that's a great corner. Wrap up the corner graphic.
Yeah, thanks to the Duke Mitchell guys. Oh, look up Duke Mitchell. They do all sorts of cool stuff. They're like the London version of us. I think they do a Duke Fest once a year, and they show more movies and 35 millimeter stuff.
Movie trailers, things like that. Yeah, they had us at one of their shows one time. Okay, well, do we have anything left, or should we get into show and tell?
Let's get into show and tell.
Okay, or wait, is your end graphic running right now?
Oh, yeah, hit the end graphic, could you?
I think we were all hoping to avoid the end graphic, but...
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about
Oh, how about this? Steve, could you actually start the graphic for show and tell in a little window in the Joe's Tedium Corner?
Oh, I like that.
For people who aren't Tedium heads or Tedians or We haven't picked.
Yeah. What
picked
did we decide on? I didn't look at any of the comments to see what people wanted.
There's some clear favorites.
What?
But I think you'll have to look. I didn't refresh my memory, but you'll have to look at the comments. There's clear favorites. So show and tell. Who's up first?
I can go. You want to go?
Sure.
You go.
Okay, so because of Labor Day, belatedly, I picked all workplace training videos, and all mine happen to be fast food places. And so we talked a lot about Grill Skill Volume 2. You maintain that it might be better than Volume 1. I want to refresh people's memory of what Wendy's Grill Skill is all about. And I'll just play part of this. We can play more on the way out or just save it for another day. But here's a training video. Dave Thomas is at the beginning. I didn't put him in, but it's just it's like a guy working in the meat counter, the meat grill. It's his first day on the job.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he looks like Matt Damon.
Training tape.
Bill.
Why don't you have a look at the tape first, and I'll check back.
I think they just had his name be Bill.
To rhyme with Grill.
Grill Skill. Yeah. I think this is Pink Floyd.
Yeah. It's Welcome to the Machine. Not anymore.
What the? You're about to learn some grill skills. So let's get busy now. Come on, let's go.
You're in a break room, it smells like cigarettes, and you're watching this joylessly. Big mountain bastards.
Now working the grill, Bill, it ain't so tough.
But
first of all, you got to check your stuff.
videos
Like a grill that's set at 250 with the meat and cheese that's ready to go. A towel to keep your station looking cool. But most of all, you got to have your tools.
That's what you hate.
Yeah.
You hate that.
Yeah, and he reprised it in Volume 2.
Are you with me?
See, I think
now?
it's cool.
Get ready.
Like
We're
a
gonna
guitar.
lay them down.
Oh, okay.
Now beats got grain to it just like wood. You got to follow the arrow to lay it down like you should. From the front to the back, you got to lay it down. Space it evenly, not
Training
scattered
video is kind of
around.
like Hamilton, though, isn't
You
it?
got to
Because
salt
like they
the meat
rap
from the back
the
to
entire
front to
thing
make
that
the
you
taste
need to
complete.
know,
Not too
right?
much,
Yeah.
not
Hamilton
too
like
much.
rapped
With
the
a
entire
little
thing.
There's literally no
you'll get the
difference.
touch.
Favorite part.
What's coming up next is our key to success. We'll turn the meat and do a 4-corner press. Don't wait too long, I emphasize, or the meat won't reach the proper size. When things start to sizzle, you're ready to go. Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow. Just turn them over easily. We don't want a broken patty, that's a guarantee. Press out the corners 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock it a bit, are you keeping score? Top and bottom, left and right, and you'll get a patty that's out of sight. Press out the corners nice and wide.
This is your favorite part?
No, coming up.
On both sides. The reason you press, you gotta think. When the meat hits the grill, it starts to shrink.
This.
Right here. There we go.
This is whammy level animation.
Huh?
Huh?
Make
When you
t-shirts
see
of
red
that.
juices on the top of the meat, it's time to give
They
the
don't
turn
look good.
and press
No.
a repeat. Do it
And
again,
when they're
just
pressed
like you
down
did
that
before.
much,
Do
they're
the
just-
4-corner press just one time more. Now, once you press this the second time,
We gonna watch the
don't
whole
press them
thing, or-
again
No.
because the meat's just fine. But when you see red juices rise, turn the patty over to the other side. Don't scrape the grill, we want it wet.
But
you
this
see?
brings back a lot of memories because I used to work the meat grill at McDonald's, even though I was vegetarian at the time.
Oh,
And
I was
would-
going to say, maybe that's what made you vegan.
No, I was already vegetarian, vegan shortly after that. But
You were a vegetarian working at McDonald's flipping burgers.
Yes, I worked at the meat counter.
Wow.
And I had to take them all and then like put them all on one big long spatula and then drain the blood out. And like you had to actually put your hand on it and drain the blood out of the meat and then put them on the burger or on the buns.
Wow.
And and then sausages and eggs and all sorts of stuff. So yeah,
the blood's the best part. You shouldn't be getting rid of that. You shouldn't
the
be
blood?
draining the blood off.
That
No,
was
you
that
want
was
to-
protocol.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But anyway, we could play more Grill Skill because you get a corporate secret. And what I love about training videos in general is people working fast food jobs are doing horrible jobs. I mean, they're not fun, glamorous jobs.
Yeah.
And they just try to make it fun and entertaining. And who are they kidding? Like, I remember having managers being like, come on, let's have fun with this. Let's get out there. And I was like, I'm not as invested in this job as you are, so don't patronize me. And yet every training video seems to patronize the person.
What did you get there as a vegetarian? What can you get at McDonald's as a vegetarian?
Well, at the time I could eat an apple bran muffin. And
that's what they're known for, right?
Yeah, they're
the famous McDonald's.
I'm like, I need some bran. Let me go to McDonald's. And I remember one time, so they were super strict about like food waste. Like there could be no unaccounted for food. We got to think a 50% discount for lunch if you wanted to eat there. But I would be working like 8-hour shifts and get hungry around mid-morning. And so one time I went into the freezer and I saw an apple bran muffin there. And I just unwrapped it. It was frozen, and I just started gnawing on it. And my friend Skip...
It was frozen?
Yeah, it was frozen. And so
Were you like eating like a lollipop or something? Or
I was just kind of taking bites out of kind of a frozen muffin as I could for some sustenance. And my friend Skip, who I worked with, came in and caught me with this like frozen muffin in my mouth and just started laughing. He's like, "What if I had been a manager?" And I was like, "I don't care. I wouldn't have cared. I'm not even... I was just hungry." But yeah, apple bran muffins.
I might play a Grill Skill 2 next week so we can do like a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah.
Because I really think Grill Skill 2 might be better.
Well, let's have people
Because you have those two same characters, but then you throw in this singing woman.
Yeah.
And, all right, we got a letter in the mail from Eric. Remember our pal Eric in Toronto?
No.
Who,
yeah.
Eric with a CH. And there he is. Look, that's us holding the actual hose plant video. And he sent us a letter this week. He included 2 new videos, which we'll show probably in the next couple weeks. And then also the hose plant video, too. So I decided to put together hose plant 2.
And a little background about what hose plant is.
Okay, so I'm gonna show a little bit from hose plant 1, which I think favorite title of anything. I mean, it's definitely going in volume 9 this year.
Hose plant will be featured.
And hose plant 1 is really solid. So hose plant, okay, so it was a video he found at a thrift store that some dude had brought a camcorder into the hose plant factory that he worked at, and he was just videotaping his buddies at work fucking around. Like, that's it. And they're just fucking around.
That's great.
Oh, it's so
Mostly
good. So,
mooning.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you a little bit the highlights from hose plant 1.
Okay.
Not as long of a cut as the last one, just like the best parts from hose plant 1. And then we'll segue into hose plant 2, which isn't as good.
Okay.
But, you know, I figure we got to show it, you know.
We have no choice.
Hose plant 2, don't get your hopes up for hose plant 2, but there's some things to...
All right.
Hose plant 1 is really shines.
I want to thanking Eric for this. We met him, super nice guy.
Yeah. He let us touch the tape, too, which is pretty cool. Okay, hold on.
It starts off with a bang.
All right, here's hose plant 1. Just fucking around. Probably not supposed to do that, right?
It's not OSHA approved, I guarantee it.
All right, here's mooning. Their butts are hanging out this entire time.
And they're pulling rubber hoses off.
Yeah. There's some things about the job that's really satisfying. Like sometimes the rubber and the hoses are just kind of satisfying. Like he's really just, I wish you could see his butt here. Oh yeah, let's remember this part?
Yep.
Guy pretending he's peeing.
That's what you do. You have a hose.
Oh, it's an oldie but a goodie.
Your mind goes to one place.
Listen how hard he laughs here. Looks actually like a fun place to work. You fucking prick.
That's hose plant 1.
That's hose plant 1.
Great.
Here's hose plant 2.
Ending.
The surprise beginning to hose plant 1 here.
Oh, it's not in the hose plant.
No.
They just started silently doing dishes? Okay.
Yep, and putting the dishes away.
Okay, great.
I was thinking about doing hose plant 2 as Joe's Tedium Corner, but... Everybody's annoyed with him all the time because he always just videotapes people. Everybody's always smoking in that hose plant too.
Drinking a Pepsi.
Everybody's drinking coffee and caffeine and smoking cigarettes.
It has their pants down.
He always uses this joke too about the wide angle lens. Oh, this part's really satisfying. Those things are really hot and it just crumbles plastic.
Oh, is that the green hose?
Yeah, it's green hose.
Wow.
Look how satisfying that is.
Yeah.
Oh. He should have just videotaped this the entire time.
This is like picture.
Live and in contact.
concert.
He always says live and in concert whenever he sees somebody.
Come on, Ron. You don't know if there's some beer when you run. Live and in concert.
Live and in concert. That guy was so annoyed with him. So that's Hose Plant too.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the highlights.
So these guys taking their break were live and in concert.
Yeah.
I would actually pay to go see them at like the Barclays Center.
You know what else I really like
Just
about
sitting
it?
there.
What else I really like about it is that in Canada they always use the word hoser. You know, like
Right.
So
Yeah.
So I feel like you could say like, "Hey, you're being a real Hose Plant, eh?"
Oh,
Don't
that's
ya?
good. Maybe we could start that, like for Canadian viewers.
Yeah, yeah.
They could just start.
Or maybe
saying
if there's
that.
like a bunch of like, what is a hoser? Like a weirdo, or like an asshole?
Yeah, things like you jerk. Like,
Yeah. So if there's a bunch of like jerks in like a bar, you'd say like, don't go in that bar. That place is a real hose plant.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
although these guys didn't seem like jerks, they seemed like they're having fun.
Well, the guy behind the camera was the jerk.
He was a big jerk. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next training video. This one comes from Waffle House. And
I looked at another Waffle House training video today. I guess we have two.
Yeah, this one is, I cut like some of my favorite parts from this. But my favorite part is the cross-contamination part. And I'll show you, well, you'll just see.
Right side up.
I'm going to fast forward to show you.
Wait, I saw somebody smoking.
Yeah, I'll show you that part.
Just in case. Customers can accidentally contaminate the surface of the plates if they're left right side up. This is especially true if your restaurant still allows smoking. Examples of corrective action include reheating hot-held
Reheating
foods
the diarrhea
like
we
chili
serve.
to 165 degrees for 15 seconds. And returning the reheated chili in a fresh insert
Returning the
pan to
reheated
the steam
diarrhea.
If bloods or fluids were to drip from product on an upper shelf, the pathogens in that fluid would be killed by the higher cooking temperatures required for the products on the lower shelves. And in case you don't think it's possible for products to drip fluids in a refrigerator, this is an actual picture of a Waffle House chocolate pie in a Rubbermaid type container surrounded by blood. Well, that's it for personal hygiene. Thanks, Samantha, for washing your hands after ringing up that sale. We really appreciate it.
Oh, don't
Remember,
patronize me.
Food safety is an important part.
Again, patronizing. But I also want to point out that the name of this pie that's surrounded by blood is Chef Pierre. If Chef Pierre saw that, he'd be turning over at his grave. Now listen to what this guy says.
Do your
at the
impression of
end.
Chef Pierre.
My pie, it is surrounded by blood. What have you done? I don't know, something like that.
That's good.
Thanks, Samantha, for washing your hands after ringing up that sale. We really appreciate it.
He's micromanaging.
Remember,
Yeah.
food safety is an important part of a good customer experience.
It's our first date. 2008, so kind of a later
that was probably like
video.
great at the end of VHS.
Yeah, I think it was.
Like, that was the last year of VHS, I think.
So store your pies below the meat that drips blood.
Yep. But I'm seeing a theme with you now. I don't know if this is intended, but now that the cat's out of the bag with your whole vegan dirty secret, I'm seeing a lot of meat now coming up here.
Yeah, it's it grosses me out. So yeah.
And if it grosses you out, it makes you laugh, and that's why you chose it, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So I think my corner's beginning to take shape.
I can't wait for your corner. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so this one. So I debated this one. So we got this one from a guy. It's called, I'll show you the actual tape. This is the original tape. This guy in Austin sent us this one. And I probably shouldn't put this guy's address on here. It's a P.O. box, but whatever. But anyway, yeah, here it is. I'll show this side.
Chris Peterman.
Yeah, Chris Peterman. Probably shouldn't say his first last name either.
Too late.
Well, okay, so here's the thing.
And Patreon subscribers will get the full address, too. So
you visit them at home. Okay, so this guy sent this thing. Here's the story behind it. He got this. Okay, the chain was Chris Peterman, this guy from...
Chris P, let's call him.
Let's call him Chris P.
Yeah.
I mean, cat's out of the bag.
C. Peterman.
Okay, CP sent this video of himself to MTV. At MTV, Mike Judge was there. Somebody in the mailroom thought Mike Judge should see it and brought it to Mike Judge. And Mike Judge, I guess, according to legend, like it became like this cult thing around MTV. And
well, you see this, you know why Mike Judge would probably be into it.
Yes. So, but here's the thing. Okay. So we played the like a 2-minute segment of this. It's probably a 45-minute video of this guy sitting in a chair talking about how he controls the universe. He's clearly off his rocker.
And he's wearing hospital scrubs.
Yeah. And it didn't get huge laughs, but it was one of those videos that we show from time to time, like something's happening where people like are just like staring.
It's
confused.
a head scratcher.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher.
Yeah.
It's one of the head scratchers. Not a big laugh getter.
Right.
And we took it out about halfway through just because we like the laughs.
Oh, did we? I didn't remember
we took
that.
it out about
Yeah,
halfway
okay.
through. I think we need to cut some time, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
Chris has to go. Well, I found it on the shelf the other day, and I started watching it, and it's really good. But here's my ethical dilemma with this, is that I looked up Chris CP.
Yep.
He's dead. He's not alive anymore.
Okay, yeah.
So, and he's clearly off his rocker.
Right.
And we're going to watch this video that he made, and I don't know, just if something feels wrong about that.
Okay.
Am I right on
Roll
that?
the clip. I mean, why are you bringing that up?
Well, because I don't know
you
if we
don't
should
know
play it
whether
or not.
Oh, I see.
So,
So,
but
you want to ask people watching now?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what I was going to say is, what I wanted to do, I wanted to call it the Church of Chris, where each week I would play 2 minutes from the Chris Peterman tape. We would take notes on it, and by the end we would have all these notes, and maybe we would something out.
Okay.
Okay. But the ethical dilemma is, but here's the other thing. He sent this to MTV because he wanted them to air it. He wanted people to see it.
He wanted the attention,
and
right.
nobody ever aired it. Nobody
Right.
ever saw it except for maybe like 5 or 6 people.
And the people we showed in about half of our live shows.
Yeah, but not the whole video.
Right. So I'd see.
So we'd be
watch
showing the whole
video,
but 2 minutes at a time each week.
Okay, sure, that could be a new segment.
Let's just watch the first 2 minutes.
Okay, and then we'll decide if it's going to be a regular
And I want
feature.
you to take notes. I got a notebook or notepad and a pen there for you.
All right.
Take some notes. And then I'm going to ask you what your notes were at the
Okay.
end.
What's today's date?
What is it? 4th? September 4th.
9/4/18. Okay.
Okay.
Write my name at the top. August 30th, so it's close to an anniversary here.
23.
How y'all doing? My name is Christopher Kelly Peterman, and I'm sending this tape out August 30th to seek help and to see if I can get people to help me. Because I know it sounds funny, but I can prove what I'm saying, like I said, I can prove what I'm saying. That I am Jesus Christ, the Lord God Almighty. I'm the second return of Jesus Christ. I'm the third part of the Trinity. I'm the Holy Ghost. And this doesn't just deal with Jesus Christ. It deals with Emmanuel and Lucifer and Satan's in there and Paul and Mark, all kind of people. It involves all my disciples, and all the holy angels.
We're about a minute in.
But if I can get help and if I can explain all this to the world and I can explain it to the people, I can tell them where to go. Okay, then this man, he goes back 22 years ago down here where I live in Gulfport, Mississippi. 22 years ago,
I think he has a cold.
this man named James E. Banks came down here to the coast, and he told everybody down here and everybody around here that he was the angel in the Church of Philadelphia, sent here by God, that one day Jesus Christ would return from down here. He took donations. That's how he built his church. He didn't do it any other way. He never had a debt on the church. The church was built from the people. The people built that church.
All right, that's 2 minutes.
Stop
okay?
on the cough.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, this was August 30th, 1995. It was at 9:03 a.m. His name's Christopher Kelly Peterman, and he wanted help, but he also wanted to prove what he was saying. And what he's saying is that he's Jesus Christ. He's the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's about to tell us has to do with Emmanuel, Lucifer, Paul, Mark, and all of his disciples. He has the sniffles. His mini blinds have seen better days. He's from Gulfport, Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
And he sent this to MTV. And I can't remember if Kurt Loder covered this. Did he just roll the tape and did they do a news
I
break?
think this is more of a downtown Julie Brown kind of a
Okay. Wubba wubba wubba. Here's Chris Peterman. Yeah. And that's all I got. Oh, and then he said that a guy came to Gulfport, Mississippi and started a church.
James Banks.
And claimed
that he was an angel.
Yeah.
And he didn't have any debts or anything.
Yep. And that he claimed that Jesus would return to Gulfport, Mississippi.
So, but don't you think this could be a great segment, like each week? Oh, go back to the thing about James Banks or something.
It could be good.
Maybe we could find some clues.
Yeah, I think it could be kind of an unfolding mystery with a tinge of sadness. But, yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. Like,
yeah.
He's not alive anymore.
No,
so
and schizophrenic. But, yeah. But it's kind of a fascinating window into what that thinking was.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Could be an interesting psychological
I'm looking forward to seeing what the message boards say.
Okay, cool. Well,
but
weigh
maybe,
in.
Yeah.
And take your own notes at home.
those are going to be your notes every week.
Yeah, there's mine.
Oh, and then once we finish it, we can raffle off all of your notes to the lucky winner.
That'd be great, yeah. Put them up at Planet Hollywood or wherever they put those up. I just found this. This is an email.
They probably would.
This is an email list that we never did. We thought we'd maybe start doing email lists. So here we're asking for name, email address, and we also asked for social security number.
Oh,
and it says optional, but we never even did that. So that's where this notebook. All right.
We hated asking people to do that.
It's just it's a bother.
Even if they did, we forgot to enter it into the email program.
We just have
those. Throw it away in the garbage.
We just have those sheets that would be in it.
We're not big email list guys.
No.
I guess we have an email list, but
all right. What do you got? Last training video comes from Arbys. And
more meat.
We saw a little bit in the sub shop wrap clip from the training video montage.
Can you get anything at an Arbys?
I don't think so.
Curly fries?
No.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look at the ingredients. But
you could call your corner Nick's Vegan Corner. And it'd just be all videos. It doesn't have to be vegan.
I'm the type of vegan that's like, Groucho Marx said he wouldn't want to be a member of a club that would have him as a member. That's kind of how I feel about being a vegan. So I'm not calling it Nick's Vegan Corner.
I'm going to print up some Nick's Vegan Corner t-shirts.
Oh, great. Those will sell as well as our Urine Good Health can koozies. These things are flying off the shelves, folks.
We can only give them away. And even when we give them away, people are like, oh, what do you want me to do with this?
All right, so, but this is from an era where, again, they're trying to be funny with this concept. And this was Arby's introducing subs. They thought that would be the next. People wanted sub sandwiches. They're trying to get into that game.
What was it? Oh, okay.
So
Did we see some of it already?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I was thinking of your vegan.
Yeah. Keep working on the t-shirt ideas. I'll tell people about this clip. So they did a game show concept, and one of these guys is a terrible overactor, is doing a
fast food.
surf character.
Therefore, they are a great way to grow Arby's sales and increase traffic.
Talking about subs.
Very good, Renee. Now, that leads us to question number 2.
What's his name? Quiz?
Rob Cleveland?
Exactly.
Wow. Good job, brain.
To buy Arby's new sub sandwiches. Chris. Mr. Rob, Meister. You know, I can see all sorts of happening babes and dudes hanging out at the old Arby's sub shop, you know. Ooh. I can see hikers and cyclers and nature meisters, you know. I can see sportsters and outdoorsters knocking on old Arby's door. Ooh. Say what? Renee, help me out here.
What I think he's talking about are those active young middle-class adults, those 18
I consider
to
myself,
34-year-olds
well,
who like
I guess I'm a little out of the
much.
demographic, but
Since Arby's will have the best subs, this group of new customers gives Arby's a tremendous opportunity to build sales.
Well, isn't that what I said?
That's it. So outdoor meisters and
was his accent supposed to be like Rob Schneider?
I think he was supposed to be a surf dude character, and he tries to maintain that throughout the entire training video, and it's sickening. So that's my last video. Do you have one more?
Yes, I have one more. I'm so excited to play this one for you.
Great.
Okay, so we have multiple copies of this one. Basic Football, hosted by Burt Reynolds. Have you ever actually watched it?
Mm-mm.
Oh boy, it's pretty good. I mean, I watched most of the video today.
Yeah.
And it's Burt Reynolds making a lot of jokes about how horny he is. Mostly.
Okay. Yeah.
and he does a lot of like jokes that aren't actual jokes.
It's the
delivery of a joke.
Yeah.
It sounds like a joke, but it's not an actual joke. But everybody still laughs at it.
Right.
So I was going to show some of that, and then I let the credits roll. It ends on bloopers in the credits.
Oh,
by the
great!
way. I didn't do those either because they weren't very good bloopers. But after that, they have an advertisement.
Oh, okay. Great.
And I'm going to show the
our
advertisement.
fantasy draft is coming up. So
well, it's going on right now. I'm missing it. I probably have Antonio Brown on my team right now.
Oh.
So here's the ending of Basic Football with Burt Reynolds. And this is the advertisement.
Okay.
An incredible advertisement.
Wow.
After watching the video, you can be part of the action with official Basic Football sportswear.
Basic Football T-shirts come in 4 designer colors for just $14.95 each. Order yours today by dialing 1-800-315-FOOT.
Watch this.
Basic Football T-shirts also come with the exciting new Color Action process. Color Action is clothing that changes color just like magic in the sun.
That man's gonna wear that.
Color Action
That's like
T-shirts
hypercolor.
come
Yeah,
in
it's
2
hypercolor.
designs and 2 colors. Your choice.
Call the number.
1995.
My phone's right there. Yeah.
$16.95.
Steve, can you call it?
Order yours today.
1-800-315-FOOT.
Basic Football sweatshirts come in
just a
white
plain
or
white
ash
shirt.
with designs
No.
that burst into color in the sun. Order either
They're
the
just still
Stadium
standing there.
or the Bulldog. Your choice, just $29.95.
I want
Order
one so
yours
bad.
What would you
today
go
by
with?
dialing
Goalpost or
1-800-315-FOOT.
Oversized.
If golf shirts or hats are more your style, Basic
me.
Football's got you covered.
Oh, I want the
shirts are
hat.
just $23.95. Hats just $9.95.
With the exciting new Color Action collection of Basic
Oh,
Football sportswear
Basic
and the
Football.
Basic
What is
Football
it?
video, you'll
What is
enjoy
Basic
football
Football?
more than ever.
Be a part of the action. Color Action.
To order Basic Football sportswear, dial 1-800-315-FOOT or send
got it up.
$14.95 for the regular t-shirt. Specify size and color.
$19.95 or $16.95 for the Color Action T-shirt.
I'll take a
Specify
Palm
size,
Bulldog.
color, and design. $29.95
Golf shirt,
for the
please.
Color Action sweatshirt. Specify size, color, and design.
Send $23.95 for the Color Action golf shirt. Specify size and color. Or $9.95 for the Color Action hat, plus $3 shipping and handling.
Milwaukee
is Basic Football Sportswear. P.O. Box 14491. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
They must have thought this video was going to take
53210.
off or something.
That's
That everybody
Basic
would want a
Football
Basic
sportswear.
Football.
P.O. Box
That
14491.
doesn't seem like a-
Milwaukee, Wisconsin 53214.
I would say like hard-nosed
MasterCard,
football would be
Visa
a
accepted.
cool thing
Allow
to
3
put
to 5
on,
weeks
or
for
like
Yeah.
tough guy football, not basic. I mean, that's considered a pejorative thing to say if somebody's basic now.
Basic Football.
What are you gonna do? Basic football. You know.
When I saw that. Oh, also look at this. Look at this quote at the bottom. It says, "Teaches football in a very funny way." By and look who the quote's by. Fabio's. What is it? Fabio's Healthy Bodies magazine.
Oh, Fabio had a magazine?
I guess so.
Oh, we're learning so much about this.
Fabio's Healthy Body magazine.
Well, you know, Running Wild, we tracked down a Running Wild shirt. Now we need to track down
Will you call
a Basic Football.
Will you call the Basic Football?
Yeah, there's no way this is...
Hold on a second.
Speaker?
Yeah, but put it up to your... Okay.
Basic Football. What size shirt do you want?
Like your opinion in a quick 3-question survey. As a thank you, select callers will receive a free Caribbean cruise for
This is what every 1-800 number is.
Let's begin.
Oh, is it?
I'm officially getting if you are 25
Oh, yeah.
years old,
Steve's phone is going to get spammed. Yeah.
25 years or older, press 1. Yes.
All right.
Basic football shirt. Okay, I guess it's hopefully...
Order me a raspberry,
okay.
would you?
Yeah. What did you want, Steve? Palm?
What color's palm?
I don't know. Green, like palm tree?
Oh.
Wow, what a show and tell. Do we have time for anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What do you think?
We're running...
Yeah,
What time is it?
I think we lollygagged a lot.
Huh?
10:09.
10:09. We started at like quarter after, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we have a bunch of hunting videos to show you next week. We have a bunch of videos. Do you want to just open one package?
Yeah, let's do that.
And what are we going to go out on? Maybe you can get that tape ready.
Well, do you want to go out on a sub shop wrap or something, or do you want to?
I could go out on
or
more Girl
Girl
Skill.
Skill?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that, and then we'll.
I have another football one, but I'll save it for next week. Oh, also, I want to tease this for next week. We're gonna hook up the Rejuvenique face mask. We got a bunch of them in the mail. We're trying to buy every single one off of eBay, and we have some new ones coming in, like never even been opened. And Nick is gonna try one next week.
No, I've already tried one. Oh, there's a big long note in here. Wow.
Oh, wow.
somebody from Portland, and they sent us a video called Exposing the New Age Lie. Looks pretty interesting.
Oh, we had another great New Age video.
This Week in Bible Prophecy. I think I might have something in common with Bible weirdos, is that I think New Age stuff is bullshit. So I think we both have that in common, but very little else. All right, that looks cool, and there's a long, there's a long note here.
Oh, what a thoughtful, nice person. They typed up all that stuff. And...
Is there a garbage with this? No. We'll read this after the show. Thank you for that.
Let's draw 2 names.
Okay.
Let's draw drop 2 names.
Open that while you're doing that.
And then we'll give away the casket postcards. I don't know how to open this. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna tear. Okay.
First entry.
Oh, look at this. Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Gastrointestinal system.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
This person knows us all too well. Who sent that? Oh, this says tedium alert here, too. Oh, there's a nice little letter in here, too.
Jessica and Corey Smithmeyer from Mississippi are going to get a casket postcard from us, so congratulations. They entered the bullshit sweepstakes.
Yep.
And they're going to get a
casket?
A casket thing.
A casket postcard?
Yep. And here's another one I drew. Keep entering, by the way.
We need like a new, what do we call it? The
hopper. Erica Streeter from Brooklyn has a return envelope that we'll put that postcard in.
Yes.
So Erica, congratulations. You guys have won some postcards. We'll throw in some other goodies for you as well.
Yes, awesome.
Well done, everybody.
Cool. Gastrointestinal systems, that's going to be featured next week, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Robert, from Apple Valley, Minnesota. Sweet.
And then we'll see you next week where Joe's trying out the Rejuvenique. And that's it. We'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody. And here's Grill Skill.
Yeah, we're ending on Grill Skill. See ya.
Patty, you'll win a prize. It takes about 4 minutes to cook, but just to make sure you can have a look. Use your tool and double check. It should be gray and moist to be correct. And order's placed, you're ready to go. Drain the meat just like so. Once the draining is totally done, place the patty squarely on the heel of that bun. Now there you go, Billy, you give it a shot. Don't be afraid, I think you're gonna be hot.
Where do I start? What do I do?
Just remember the rap, Billy, and you'll be cool.
Well, meat's got grain to it.
Just like wood.
Follow the arrows.
Lay it down like you should.
From front to back, lay it down.
Space it evenly, not scattered all around.
Next, I've got to... With the little finesse, I think I'm getting the touch.
Hey, when things start to sizzle, you're ready to go.
Gently turn the meat, but don't be slow.
Just turn them over easily.
We don't want a broken patty.
That's a guarantee.
Press them now, right?
Top and bottom, left and right.